Hey folks, this is Shandron here, and welcome back to my duo No Cheese, No Rest Honor Mode challenge run. Last time we entered the Goblin's Shattered Sanctum here, and I've just put back the usual items on people like Sparkle Hands and Ring of Fling, stuff like that. What we're going to be doing today is that we're going to be saving a couple of people, and we're going to be starting with Smythin, the guy in here that's being pushed down by the goblins. We're going to try to save him. It's like a 50-50 to work, what I'm trying to do. I think maybe better, but I'm not entirely certain. So let's do this correctly. You need to... where are you at? Shovel. Shovel, you can go down there. And Lae'zel, it's the Raven, you can go down there. Go. And meanwhile, Dredge will go and loot this thing up here, and then he'll get into position as well. So we entered from upstairs, primarily because I wanted to, but also because we are going to be attacking from up here, with Dredge at least. See if we can make this work correctly. Shovel should not start the conversation by going in, because he's not a character. But we might as well see if we can make it all work together. Lae'zel doesn't need to be in stealth, but she could, so might as well. And Dredge can get in here now. And we need to be fast about this. There we go. They should be surprised here. I cannot just attack, as far as I know. These guys may see them. I'm a little worried about that. But since we have Sorrow, I think I should be able to do it from maybe over here, if I run past them and just drag them. Let's try that. My point is that I want to remove this guy from Smythin. Actually, we could have pushed Smythin away. That might be a better option. Just use our bonus action for that. Where can we make him go? Can we make him go somewhere where he doesn't fall in, though? That might not be an option. I think we're just gonna try to do it like this. 55% chance of work. Come on. That's good. The reason we wanted to do that is because now Dredge should be able to throw on him without hitting Smythin. And let's see, returning pike. There we go. A guard's been killed. That is fine. We did get our extra action here. Where's the returning pike? Is it equipped on him at least? Oh, it's just weirdly. It's there. Fair enough. So sometimes it doesn't come back when you do it like that. Let's see if we can deal enough damage here. That seemed fine. And now Lae'zel can straight away go and speak with this guy.
I thought I was done for.
So that worked. As I said, 55-ish%. But that was because of that. I think I could have pushed that guy away. The problem is that if I throw from up here while they're standing together, the returning spear is... I could probably just have used something else, but returning spear at least is too big so that it might actually hit Smythin. I don't know what determines whether or not it does so or not, but let's not get into that. 35 experience from saving him. I think that's from saving him at least. And we did not get spotted by the other guards. So the next thing we are gonna do now is that we are going to head down. I'm not gonna loot those and risk getting into trouble for that at the moment. We are going to head over to a certain fellow over here. So the reasoning for us going down there is probably that Lae'zel saw what was going on and wanted to go and take a closer look. He's probably the kind of person who could be into that sort of thing, it seems like, or at least be interested. So I'm gonna go with that. Good. For this part, I want Lae'zel to try and get the permanent debuff. The permanent buff, not permanent debuff, hopefully.
Blackets will be done.
But she is not ideal for it. I think guidance will help, but that's about it. We can see whether or not we have any sort of item that can boost it, but I really do not think that we do so. Not going to be wearing armor anyways. Okay. So let's take the chat here. Oh, he is groaning at least. I think she might be interested in what's going on.
Greetings, child. I've met few aside from goblins here.
You recognize the scourge. This man is a follower of Loviatar, goddess of pain.
Ah, are you also here to assist with the prisoner?
in a matter of faction, in a manner of speaking, I think. Let's just... I'm only pathing through.
Your tastes must turn to the exotic if you would stop here by choice. I was invited to discuss pain and its intricacies, but even I find these goblins crude and, well, primitive. Pain without purpose is a terrible thing. Wouldn't you agree?
As Vlak is said, we cannot know pleasure without pain.
Exactly. Pain is an intimate thing. It should be delivered with a loving and measured hand. But trying to discuss such subtleties with these creatures is simply... Forgive me, but that look in your eyes, something terrible has happened to you.
Clever man. How did you know? I like the fact before that he lets slip that she's a gith and he doesn't react to that part even she's looking like this, of course.
Because I see those same eyes when I look in the mirror, dear one. We've all suffered in these dark times. It is little wonder you bear scars of pain and anguish. Please, let me alleviate this pain.
And how would you do that?
As the Maiden of Pain, the goddess Loviatar teaches us, through penance, administered by my skilled hand. My work can grant peace and serenity, the likes of which few experience. It will be worth it. I promise.
So, you may have noticed that I read a book just before that was lying on the table next to him, or over by the door. And that gives us this option now. I saw your book. Let me try some of those techniques.
My, an eager student indeed. Those are advanced devotions. The mistress would approve. Indicate which instrument calls to you, and let us put it to work.
And just in case it's not obvious, not safe for work warning. Let's say, Lae'zel, take the hand axe and show me your worst.
A most excellent choice. Both Loviatar and I are interested in how you handle pain, dear one. And should you delight her, you will most assuredly receive her most gracious blessing. Trust me. Simply face the wall, and we can begin.
So, if you unequip your armor here, oh, that's a little too spicy maybe even. But if you unequip your armor, you will get a buff to your, I think, performance, intimidation, those kind of checks when you're doing this. I think we need to move Dredge a little closer just to make sure we have... Yeah, I'm coming. Ardent Apostle, this buff here. Plus 4 to performance and intimidation checks. He grabs the hand axe from the table. Ritual axe.
The pain you suffer will cleanse you. Do not fight it.
Okay. So we have the intimidation here. We are bad at charisma, but that's about it. It's still gonna be the best chance to succeed, I'm quite certain. And we can get our guidance here. This should be a decent chance for a DC 10 at least.
You want more? As you wish, dear one. wonderful. Just wonderful.
He's enjoying himself. You look tired. Should I take over? I don't think we need the bardic inspiration, so let's just go for it. That's famous last words as well.
Wonderful. You want more? I'll give it to you.
So let's see if you can break through the temporary hit points, actually. Yeah, it definitely could.
That's it! Welcome the pain. Let it become part of you.
Hit me as hard as you can, or I'll return the favor. I think she gets a little frustrated at this point. Good intimidation roll.
I hope that's a promise, dear one.
We are going to be returning the favor, but maybe not in the way he'll enjoy too much.
Sweet child, you bore the pain like a true believer. I could feel Loviatar's pleasure with every swing of my axe. I am proud to have served you this penance.
I think he's just frustrated at this point. You could have hit me much harder.
You're starting to sound like the goddess herself, dear one. Loviatar herself found your performance inspiring. She has deemed you worthy of her blessing. And on a personal note, thank you. That was positively divine.
No, mate. That Shadowheart is even inspired there.
Looks like that's going to bruise.
Okay. I am going to try and kill this guy without anyone else noticing. I am just considering how exactly we want to be doing that. We want to plop down a silence spell that doesn't hit him, because that would use our action. And then we're just going to open the fight by shoving him into it. And that should mean that we don't get any trouble from the guards. But we need to do it at some time where the guards are not there, of course. And push.
Your violence.
We're in turn base now. Okay. And he's inside the silence. So let's get inside the silence and let's basically kill him. I think we can... Don't dare anything. Let's start by just seeing whether or not Lae'zel can handle him right.
Not reaction.
And the bless even fell off as well. So that's awesome. Dread ambush your height. Passives.
Taking my cue.
Should be okay, right? And this did not start combat for some reason. Oh, that was a bummer. The only way to actually start combat with him is the Raven, of course, and I forgot that. So now we need to kill him. Maybe if I start combat, she's gonna get her action. I think that might be a thing. So, the Raven here, if I land my blind, because that's a debuff. No, that didn't start combat either. I was supposed to start combat.
Assume nothing.
And Dredge still has his throw at least, but there's a guy over there, so let's see if we can avoid trouble here. Burning Spear. 15 points of damage. It should be possible to kill him now. That's good. Phew. And we should be able to exit turn-based mode and not have this be any trouble. But if the guard comes and sees, we could get into some amount of trouble, but I don't think so. So there's a killer here. Okay, that's bad. Enter turn-based. I guess we gotta kill Circa. We're actually not in trouble yet, it seems. So maybe we could just skip out. Maybe we're gonna kill this guy while he's in here as well. So because it was in his actual vision cone, he noticed. Do we just... We could just, like, teleport away. I don't think we're gonna get in trouble then. But let's try and say that might count sort of like cheating, right? So, Lae'zel.
I crave blood.
Let's see if we can actually manage to start a fight with this guy then. Is he gonna call anyone? Is he inside the silence? He's silenced. No chance at all to hit there. Let's do like this then. So we're gonna kill this guy as well. That was not the intention. Guess you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Disadvantage. Let's move out. Please. That actually started combat though, and that was nice. And that should be it for that guy at least. Let's pick up this stuff and stealth. And loot stuff. We wanted to loot all these special items here, the ritual things. That's basically why I wanted to kill him. Get these. Might as well loot everything else as well while we're here. And then I think we are just gonna scram before we get into too much more trouble. Not getting Circa in a later fight is a little annoying, but that's about it. Let's turn base this before we get another guard joining us, because this guy might come close enough as well. I don't think he does. And now, basically, let's just get away, right? Dash, where you at? I think if we exit turn base, just get going.
I ain't never felt so strong.
I might like want to go outside and take a little chill pill. Maybe we just do that. Then we can enter through the right way and go and save the poor guy being tortured over there. Just because I'm not entirely certain this is gonna go well with the goblins at the moment. I hate doing things like this because there's always a chance that it's gonna fuck up your plans. So how long do we have to wait? Basically, I'll just sit here and then I'll fast forward a bit to make sure that we are home safe. Doesn't look like Trekker, so there's gonna get close enough. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that this is fine, right? So for now, we have saved Smythin and made a mess of stuff in there. And then we can go and save Liam, whom I've been calling Brian. No reason to still be stealthy. Stop that. Oh, I was a little too late.
Poor lad. I could give you peace, you know. But no. You gotta keep silent, don't you? Where do they flee to, you stubborn rat?
Please, stop!
Oh, a drow. I didn't see you there. Please, if you want to have a try.
Is this another one of those where being a drow actually helps you here? Why are you torturing him? Start by getting a bit of information.
The git snuck in here with his mates, looking for some forgotten thing. Said they ran to some kind of grove. He doesn't want to tell us where it is, but he can't resist forever. Course, now that you're here, we'll gladly let you take over.
Okay. And now this one doesn't really make sense because it was an answer to what you said before, but I don't try. I get results. Move aside. And Lae'zel approves, of course.
There's weapons in the
Jeez.
fire if you want them. We'll leave you to it. Come, Grush. Let's go. I don't think I got the stomach for this.
They're gonna go in here, and I don't think we're gonna get in trouble. Well, let's hurry up here instead as well.
Please. Let me out. There's no reason for this.
Relax, I'm not going to leave you here.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Let's see if we can pick this lock. It should be possible, right?
The lock clicks and opens.
Thank you. I better go before they catch us. I should be able to make it to the grove on my own. They need to know they're in danger.
So, tell me, have you seen a druid called Halsin?
Halsin? I don't know. He changed into a bear, but I lost sight of him. I don't know if he's still alive.
We had sort of figured this out already, but it's good to have it confirmed. What did the goblins want with you? We already know this. You came looking for the night song, didn't you?
Yes. It should be here somewhere. They said there was a hidden passage underneath this temple. The place was supposed to be abandoned, but when we arrived...
What else do you know about the temple? Any other treasure?
I'm not sure. All I know is there's a passageway to the night song. Brian had instructions, but the goblins got him. They said they'd eat him. I have to go. I have to get out of here.
I think back in early access that passage was actually possible to get there. But you can't do that anymore. Get to the night song this way. Or technically you can go through the Underdark, but... So what does the night song do exactly?
I don't know. The boss didn't say. He just said some wizard called Laroakan would reward us if we found it. That's all.
And a little glitch there. And let's just let this guy get out of here, right? The way he runs off is out to like the little ledge with the glowing shield. See if we can clean this up just a little bit. I think we're gonna put the snare back on and the shield here, safeguard. Just to have it equipped from the beginning. Good. So we are almost done for the day. We just need to go and do one more thing. And that would be saving Volo. You can see there, chilling in there with his corpse without any issue now.
I could write something in the Absolute's honor if I knew more about her.
He's clever. He's not. Let's just see. I thought there was a conversation here with Drow, maybe as well. Maybe not.
Don't go bothering my pigeon. He's mine.
So I see. Do you have plans for this pigeon?
Keep him safe. Listen to him coo. Till I gets hungry or some such. What's it to ya?
I was admiring him. I'd like one of my own.
Then catch one on your own.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach.
We're just
until
gonna go
you
with...
rest.
See here, deception. Maybe we'll just like bully her instead. Or we could just buy him. We're not gonna. Deception, I guess, is our best chance, right? So let's go with that. Guidance. And we have our... Luckily, we do have inspiration. This is an annoying one to fail, right? There we go.
Take him for a joke, why don't ya? And don't let the lads snatch him up. No, tell him what they'll do to him. Bring him back when he's all tuckered out. Here's the key. Pigeon's all yours.
So, short letter to Elminster. Oh, sorry. If you wanted to read it, do like this instead. Should give you a bit of time. Do all the random stuff and talk with the guy in the cage. Or maybe we should do that first. Right.
Ah, my friend, we can speak freely. I'm in no hurry to take my turn on that spit out front. Perhaps you'd be so kind as to unlock this cage?
So, you're Volo, right? I read your work.
Oh, an individual of some learning, I see. You're quite right. Volo Thamp, Gedard, realm-renowned
announcing
author and tastemaker at your service. Well, I will be at your service once I've been freed from this ensconcement. Speaking of which...
All right, I'll get you out, of course.
Bless you, my friend. I'll wait nicely, but please don't tarry.
We have the key, so we can just do this without trouble, right?
I knew I could count on you, my friend. We mustn't tarry, but I'd hate for our friendship to end here. Please, won't you meet me once we've both slipped the goblin yoke?
Go to my camp. We'll talk there once we're both safe. I think I know the rest of it.
Smashing! Soon, my friend. Soon we can share a flagon of something liquid and a tale of daring do. I'll slip away when the coast is clear. See you soon, my friend. I simply can't wait to pick your brain.
He's so enthusiastic. It's awesome. I remember you could like pickpocket that invisibility potion and you could get into a lot of trouble. Maybe he'd just say something about not being able to get out of there without it or something. I can't recall. Okay, so that is gonna be it for now. We have gotten all of the, what could you call it, minor prisoners out of the way. We have this one side here. Next time I think we're gonna go and talk to, what's her face, Trussel God, or maybe we should try and find Halting first. We might do that. But for now, thank you for joining, if you have been. I've been Shattered, you've most definitely been awesome. Don't forget to do the YouTube stuff, and bye-bye.